Ebook title: Reconciling with Your Body, a Nightly Appreciation Ritual. Purpose: to guide readers in releasing physical self-judgment and resentment, and to foster a loving, respectful relationship with their bodies through nightly rituals of gratitude. How about, before you sleep, thank the body that carried you through today. It deserves your love. Chapter outline: the body you live in, acknowledge your constant companion. Silent strength, recognizing your body's daily miracles. Releasing body shame, letting go of the mirror's judgment. Thank you, feet, honoring every step you took today. Breath of life, deepening gratitude for your lungs. Your heartbeat's devotion, loving the organ that loves you back. Stretching into kindness, gentle movements for nightly compassion. The healing touch, massaging appreciation into your skin. Food, digestion, and forgiveness, thanking your gut. Loving yourself whole, a closing ritual for total reconciliation. Chapter 1: the body you live in, acknowledge your constant companion. Your body is not just flesh and bones, it is the vessel of your life's journey. It has been with you through every joy and every sorrow, silently supporting you through years of living, learning, laughing, and even grieving. Yet, how often do you pause and simply say, "Thank you"? Tonight, before you close your eyes, let's begin a new ritual. Not one of judgment, not one of analysis, but of reconciliation, of grace, of whispering to your body, "I see you. I appreciate you. I forgive myself for ever being cruel to you." Waking up to presence. Every morning, you wake up, often rushing into the day's tasks, rarely noticing the miracle that just happened. Your body transitioned through hours of unconscious rest, protected you, healed you, restored you. Tonight, we reverse that. Let your final thoughts today be filled with awe. Close your eyes. Breathe in deeply. Feel your chest rise. That movement, subtle, simple as life. It's your body saying, "I'm still here. I'm still with you." More than appearances. We've all looked into mirrors and whispered unkind things. Compared ourselves to images that were never real to begin with. We've criticized thighs, cheeks, stomachs, wrinkles, and scars, forgetting that each line is a story, each curve a memory of growth. The truth is, your body was never meant to be a decoration. It was built to experience, to serve, to endure, and to connect. Think about it: every hug you gave, every meal you enjoyed, every time you wiped a tear from your eye, your body was your silent companion, allowing love, nourishment, and emotion to flow through you. Why then, deny it the love it so deeply deserves? A loving reflection exercise. Stand or sit by a mirror tonight, not to critique, but to honor. Look into your own eyes and say, "I am grateful for this body that has carried me through life. I honor every part of me. I release all judgment and embrace unconditional love." Say it 3 times, slowly. Let it echo through your heart. This is not self-indulgence. This is self-respect. This is how reconciliation begins, with conscious, loving acknowledgement. Your body remembers everything. Your body is like a sacred archive. It remembers your childhood falls, your teenage sleepless nights, your adult stress, your laughter, and your dreams. Even when your mind forgot, your body remembered and carried on. If you ever pushed it too hard, starved it for acceptance, overfed it for comfort, hurt it through neglect, it didn't retaliate. It waited. It healed. It endured. Tonight, whisper, "Thank you, body, for never giving up on me." This simple acknowledgement is not just emotional, it activates healing. Studies show that compassion toward the body boosts immune response, improves sleep, and lowers cortisol levels. Gratitude doesn't just feel good, it is biologically powerful. Letting go of old stories. Many of us have stories tied to our bodies, a remark someone made in childhood, a size we were told to be, a diagnosis that scared us, or an injury that limited us. These stories carry weight, literally and emotionally. But you get to write new stories. You get to transform not good enough into blessed enough to carry on. Tonight, write this new story in your mind. My body is wise. My body is doing its best. My body is my friend. Say this while gently massaging your arms, your legs, your neck, each touch a reconciliation, a return to peace. Your body is your home. People move houses. They change jobs, cities, even relationships. But your body? It has been your one and only true home. Don't abandon it emotionally. The more you honor it nightly, the more it responds with clarity, calmness, and strength. This doesn't mean perfection, it means partnership. And isn't that what we all crave? A relationship of love and trust with ourselves? A nightly ritual to begin tonight. Here is a 5-minute appreciation ritual you can try before bed. Lay down mindfully. Feel the weight of your body sinking into the bed. Say softly, "This is my body. My loyal companion. My sacred home." Place hands over heart or belly. Feel the warmth of your touch. Breathe in. Exhale gratitude. Whisper, "Thank you for today." Forgive yourself. If you judged or criticized yourself today, say, "I let that go. I choose love over criticism." Bless each part. In your mind, scan your body from head to toe. With each part, say, "I bless you, thank you." End with a loving phrase. End the ritual by saying, "I rest in harmony with my body. All is well. I am loved." Do this nightly. Even just once can make a difference. But over time, this act becomes a sacred conversation, one that rewires your self-image from shame to self-sanctuary. Chapter 2, Silent Strength, Recognizing Your Body's Daily Miracles. Pause for a moment. Right now, as you read these words, your heart is beating, your lungs are expanding and contracting, your brain is processing language, your eyes are adjusting to light, and your fingers, perhaps slightly tired, are steady and responsive. Without your awareness, your body is performing millions of tasks to keep you alive, upright, and functioning. Isn't that a miracle? Most of us live every day as though these processes are a given, automatic and unworthy of our attention. But when you slow down and truly notice the silent strength of your body, something within you shifts. You begin to live with reverence. You begin to respect yourself on a cellular level. You begin to fall in love with the miracle that is you. Tonight, we enter that sacred awareness. Let this be a reminder, your body is not weak. It is quietly strong. It works tirelessly for you, without demand, and with loyalty deeper than anything else in this world. It deserves to be honored not just in moments of illness or pain, but in every ordinary night like this one. The symphony of life inside you. Your body is a living orchestra, where trillions of cells play their parts with incredible precision. Blood flows through nearly 100,000 kilometers of vessels, delivering oxygen and nutrients with divine timing. Your immune system vigilantly guards you against threats. Your muscles coordinate like dancers, executing each movement without conscious instruction. Even in your sleep, your organs never sleep. This is not random. This is not mundane. This is sacred intelligence at work. You are not made of mistakes. You are made of miracles. And yet, how often do we treat our bodies as problems to be solved? The stomach that bloats after a long day is not a flaw, it's your body speaking. The yawn that pulls you toward rest is not laziness, it's your body seeking restoration. The aches, the sighs, the tightness, all of these are whispers from your body, trying to communicate. Tonight, listen. Appreciating the unseen labor. We tend to express appreciation for things that are obvious: a gift received, a job completed, a visible achievement. But your body is constantly completing invisible jobs that never get applause. And yet, without them, you would not be alive. Tonight, give a standing ovation not with claps, but with conscious appreciation for these everyday miracles. Your heartbeat, beating over 100,000 times per day without pause. Your lungs, breathing roughly 22,000 times today. Your eyes, blinking about 15 to 20 times per minute to keep your vision clear and protected. Your skin, regenerating to protect you, feel you, warm you. Your digestive system, breaking down, sorting, absorbing, and eliminating. You didn't have to think about any of this. It all just happened for you. So, why not whisper before sleep? Thank you, body, for all the unseen miracles you performed for me today. I see you. I honor you. I bless you. Let that gratitude flow like warm honey through every fiber of your being. You are a survivor, every day. There were probably moments today when your body was stressed, overworked, maybe even pushed past its limits. But it kept going. Even when your mind gave up, your body didn't. That resilience is no small feat, it is divine endurance. Think about all you physically survived: fevers, fatigue, falls, bruises, surgeries, sleep deprivation, emotional turmoil that manifested as tension or tears. Your body has taken the hits and still said, "I'm here. I'm not giving up on you." Let that sink in. Your body has never abandoned you. Even when you were too tired to care for it, it continued caring for you. Tonight, let that be your prayer of gratitude. You are strong, my dear body. You are the warrior I never properly thanked. From criticism to commendation. How often have you mentally attacked your body for being tired, slow, bloated, wrinkled, or painful? Now consider this: what if your body was a loyal friend, not a flawed machine? You would never speak cruelly to a friend who spent all day working for your well-being. You wouldn't call them lazy or broken if they were tired. You'd say, "Thank you. Rest now. I appreciate everything you've done." Why not say that to your body tonight? Turn criticism into commendation. Replace judgment with gentle praise. You did so much today, body. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of us. Let your inner language shift. With it, your self-image will begin to transform. A loving body scan for bedtime. Here's a simple, nightly body appreciation scan to recognize your inner strength before sleep. Lay down and breathe deeply. Inhale slowly, feeling the air nourish your lungs. Exhale with a sense of letting go. Do this 3 times. Head and brain. Say, "Thank you for helping me think, dream, decide, and learn today." Eyes and ears. Say, "Thank you for showing me beauty and letting me hear life." Mouth and voice. Say, "Thank you for letting me speak my truth and savor nourishment." Neck and shoulders. Say, "Thank you for bearing the weight of the day." Arms and hands. Say, "Thank you for helping me hold, work, reach, and comfort." Heart. Place your hand gently on your chest. Whisper, "Thank you for loving me every moment." Stomach and digestive system. Say, "Thank you for turning food into energy and releasing what no longer serves me." Legs and feet. Say, "Thank you for supporting me, for moving me forward, for carrying me." Whole body. End by saying, "I honor the strength within. I love you, body." Let's rest and heal together tonight. Subliminal healing, whispered affirmations. As you begin to drift to sleep, try whispering or silently repeating in your mind the following affirmations. My body is strong and wise. I honor my body's silent work. I feel safe, whole, and nourished. Every cell of my body is filled with peace. I welcome rest, renewal, and deep healing. These affirmations are not just calming, they signal to your subconscious that you are safe, loved, and cared for. Over time, they rewire your emotional landscape and deepen your relationship with your body. Let this chapter be your awakening. Tonight, you do not simply lie down to rest. You lie down as one who now recognizes the power within, the miracles within, the silent strength that never asked for applause, yet has always deserved your love. Tomorrow, your body will rise again, and it will rise knowing that finally, it is seen. Chapter 3, Releasing Body Shame, Letting Go of the Mirror's Judgment. There is a silent war many of us have fought in private, a war waged not against others, but against our own reflections. We've stood in front of mirrors and let our gaze become a critic rather than a witness of life. We've catalogued flaws. We've pinched, turned, sucked in, looked away. Sometimes, we've even whispered words to ourselves that we would never dream of saying to another human being. But tonight, something sacred begins. Tonight, we stop fighting the body in the mirror. We stop making war with our skin, our shape, our size. We lay down the weapons of comparison, criticism, and shame. And in their place, we choose compassion. This is not about pretending to love what you don't yet accept. This is about beginning a relationship based not on fear or fixation, but on forgiveness. You don't have to feel perfect to be worthy of peace. Let this be your nightly invitation. I choose to look at myself with kinder eyes. The mirror as a messenger. The mirror was never the enemy. It simply reflected back what we carried within. If we looked with love, we saw love. If we looked with shame, we saw shame. It's not the mirror's fault. It's what we bring to it. What if you brought grace? What if you looked not to critique, but to acknowledge? What if, instead of seeking flaws, you sought memories, the lines that show a lifetime of laughter, the curves that held space for healing, the softness that comforted others? The mirror becomes a sacred space when your perspective changes. It becomes a place of witness, not judgment. A place of reunion, not rejection. Tonight, light a candle near your mirror. Let the flame be your reminder that beauty is in presence, not perfection. As you look into your own eyes, say, I am more than an image. I am a living soul in a miraculous body. Let the mirror become your altar of self-acknowledgement. Unlearning the lies. From a young age, we were bombarded with standards, unrealistic, often unattainable ideals about how a body should look. We were taught that thinner is better, smoother is better, younger is better. But these are not truths. They are cultural illusions crafted for comparison and consumption. You were never supposed to look like anyone else. You were designed to look like you, to embody your own unique journey, genetics, seasons, and stories. Your body's changes are not failures, they are signs of life. They are proof that you have lived, felt, grown, and adapted. Body shame thrives on silence. It lives in the unspoken self-hate that quietly poisons confidence. But when you speak love, when you say, I am allowed to take up space. I am allowed to look different. I am allowed to age. The shame loses its power. Reclamation begins with truth. And the truth is, you are enough, even when you don't feel like it. The weight of shame. Shame is not just emotional. It's physical. It tightens your chest, constricts your breath, knots your stomach, and clouds your mind. It makes you shrink, hide, hesitate. But your body was made to move freely, to take up space boldly, to express without fear. When you release body shame, you don't just feel lighter, you become freer. You begin to walk with more openness. You begin to eat with less guilt. You begin to dress with joy instead of dread. You begin to live So, tonight, whisper this into your heart. I forgive myself for every time I believed I was not enough because of how I looked. I now choose to be on my own side. Say it slowly. Say it until your body exhales. Your body is not a project. Your body is not a problem to solve. It is not a project to perfect. It is not a before and after story waiting to be validated. Your body is your home. Your ally. Your sanctuary. Yes, it's okay to want to feel healthier, stronger, more energized, but these goals should come from love, not loathing. From appreciation, not punishment. You don't have to earn rest. You don't have to earn softness. You don't have to earn love. You simply deserve them because you are human. Let go of the idea that you'll finally love yourself when you weigh less, when your skin clears, when your waist shrinks, when your hair returns, when your abs appear. That's a game you'll never win, and you don't have to play it anymore. Tonight, drop out of the race. Enter a new realm, one of peace with your body, exactly as it is now. A bedtime ritual to dissolve shame. Each night, take 5 minutes for this mirror-based body love practice. Even if it feels awkward at first, stay with it. Repetition rewires the mind and reshapes your emotional landscape. Soft gaze. Stand in front of your mirror. Look into your eyes, not your body. This is about soul connection first. Name the false beliefs. Say aloud. I am not defined by numbers, wrinkles, scars, or shape. These are parts of me, but they are not the whole of me. Touch with intention. Place your hands gently over parts you've judged in the past. Whisper. You've done nothing wrong. I see you. I love you. You're safe now. Visualize light. Imagine golden light radiating from your heart and flowing through your entire body. This light dissolves all shame and leaves only warmth, safety, and love. End with affirmation. Say, I release all judgment. I rest in acceptance. I reclaim my power. I am at peace. Healing affirmations to carry into sleep. Let these affirmations guide your subconscious as you drift into dream. My body is worthy of love and kindness. I forgive myself for past judgments. I look at myself through eyes of compassion. Shame no longer lives in my body. Only love remains. I am whole. I am healing. I am home. Breathe deeply. Let each phrase echo in your soul. Let your cells hear this new truth. The shame that lived in your skin will begin to dissolve, night by night, whisper by whisper. Tonight, you are not the person who stood before the mirror with silent criticism. Tonight, you are the one who stood with courage, spoke with love, and turned a reflection into a revelation. And tomorrow, you'll walk lighter. You'll breathe deeper. You'll begin to see the beauty that was always there waiting to be seen, not through the eyes of the world, but through the gaze of grace. Chapter 4, Thank You, Feet, Honoring Every Step You Took Today. When was the last time you thanked your feet? Those two incredible structures beneath you, each with 26 bones, 33 joints, over 100 muscles, tendons, and ligaments, carry the entire weight of your body every single day. They are the foundation of your movements, the base of your balance, the quiet heroes of your journey. Yet they're so often ignored. Until they ache. Until they swell. Until they stumble. But tonight, let's bring them back into the light. Let's honor them. Let's whisper our deepest gratitude to the parts of our body that never stop walking us forward, even when life feels heavy. Because whether you ran a marathon today or just managed to stand out of bed, your feet showed up for you. That alone deserves a quiet, sacred thank you. The unseen endurance of your feet. Your feet are among the hardest working parts of your body. From your first wobbly toddler steps to every confident stride you've taken since, they've carried you through streets and hallways, into jobs and relationships, across oceans and cities, through pain and joy. They've stood in long lines. They've tapped with excitement. They've sprinted toward opportunity and shuffled through grief. They've walked you away from situations that no longer served you and toward new beginnings. They've borne the burden of your entire body's weight, even when your spirit felt too heavy to lift. Your feet have been your most loyal travel companions on the sacred path called life. They never asked for applause. They only asked for a moment of rest. Tonight, let that rest be one of reverence. Grounding into presence. Your feet are also your most intimate connection to the earth. They are the bridge between your body and the world beneath you. With each step, you're grounded in the present. With each touch of the floor, you say, I am here. I belong. Walking is more than transportation, it's a declaration of existence. A rhythm of life. Yet in the chaos of daily life, we rarely notice this miracle. We walk with distraction. We move with pressure. We forget that each step is a choice, a movement toward something. Tonight, become aware of your feet again. Feel them right now. Wiggle your toes. Stretch your soles. Trace circles with your ankles. Feel the tension melting away. Then whisper, thank you, feet, for grounding me in life. Let yourself feel the connection. Every scar tells a story. Maybe your feet carry scars, blisters, bunions, old injuries, or the wear and tear of years gone by. Maybe they don't look perfect by magazine standards. But perfection was never the point. Every callus is evidence of effort. Every scar is a signature of survival. Every mark is a memory of where you've been. These feet have walked into rooms that changed your life. They've stood strong during moments of heartbreak. They've danced in joy. They've run toward dreams. They've walked you out of pain. They are not flawed. They are faithful. And now, more than ever, they deserve a ritual of deep appreciation. A nightly foot appreciation ritual. Begin this gentle practice before bed, a tender offering of love to your feet. Prepare warm water. Soak your feet in warm water for 5 to 10 minutes. You may add Epsom salts, essential oils, like lavender or peppermint, or even flower petals to make this a truly sacred experience. Massage with intention. Dry your feet slowly, mindfully. Then take a small amount of lotion or oil and gently massage your soles, heels, arches, and toes. With every touch, repeat softly, you are appreciated. You are loved. You've done enough today. Trace the journey. As you massage, recall 3 meaningful moments your feet carried you through today, even if they were small. Walking to help someone. Standing in resilience. Moving through anxiety. Celebrate them. Wrap with care. Place your feet in soft socks or under cozy blankets. Feel the warmth as symbolic your final thank you hug for the day. Affirmation prayer. Close your eyes and say, I honor the journey my feet have walked. I release all tension. I enter into rest. Do this not just once, but every night. Let it become a practice that heals not just your feet, but your entire relationship with movement and self-support. You're allowed to pause. Sometimes we push ourselves to go further, faster, harder. We believe rest is a luxury, not a right. But your feet are not machines. They are biological masterpieces and they need rest to renew. Just as your soul needs sleep, your feet need stillness. If you've been pushing too hard, standing too long, running from yourself, tonight is the night to stop. To sit. To say, it's okay to pause. It's safe to rest. I'm proud of how far I've come. You don't need to earn your rest. You don't need to justify your fatigue. You are allowed to put your feet up and simply be. Subliminal affirmations for your foundation. As you prepare for sleep, repeat these softly, or listen to them as a meditation. With every step I took today, I grew stronger. My feet are the roots that connect me to my purpose. I walk my path with confidence and grace. I release tension, and I receive renewal. I am grateful for where I've been and excited for where I'm going. Let these words anchor in your heart and body. Let your feet feel seen, heard, and appreciated. Walking forward with grace. As you rest tonight, envision your feet bathed in golden light. This light is soft, yet powerful. It wraps around your toes, your heels, your arches, soaking into the tissue, healing old wounds, refreshing every step taken. This is your body responding to love. This is restoration. And when you rise tomorrow, you'll do so grounded, reconnected, with feet ready to take you somewhere new, not out of pressure, but with peace. Because now you walk with awareness. You walk with gratitude. And that changes everything. Tonight, your feet do not simply rest. They are honored. They are no longer just tired limbs to ignore. They are sacred symbols of endurance, movement, resilience, and direction. So whisper this one last time before you drift into slumber. Thank you, feet. I release you from the weight of today. May you rise tomorrow with lightness, strength, and love. Chapter 5, Breath of Life, Deepening Gratitude for Your Lungs. Take a breath. Inhale gently. Hold. Exhale slowly. That breath was your body saying, I am here. I am alive. We often take the breath for granted. It's always there, quietly rising and falling, moment by moment, day and night. It is the rhythm of your life, the first thing you did when you entered this world and the last thing you'll do before you leave it. Breath is your most faithful companion, always present, always giving. Your lungs, delicate, powerful, and resilient, are the wings of your life. With each breath, they nourish your cells, clear your mind, and bring peace to your nervous system. They expand with hope. They contract with surrender. They are your body's sacred messengers, reminding you that every moment is a new beginning. Tonight, we bring our full awareness to this miracle. We thank our lungs not just for breathing, but for teaching us how to live fully, deeply, and consciously. The unseen gift of every breath. You may have taken more than 20,000 breaths today. And unless you were out of breath, anxious, or ill, you probably didn't notice even one. That's the humility of your lungs. They do not scream for recognition. They simply serve you, breath after breath. They respond to your emotions. They support your voice when you speak. They help you sigh in relief, laugh with joy, cry out grief, and whisper love. Your lungs are instruments of emotion and aliveness. They are also your greatest reset button. One deep breath can change your state. It can calm your mind, ease your tension, and bring you back to the present. So take one now. Feel it. Inhale deeply. Hold. Exhale slowly. That, right there, is life loving you. A love letter to your lungs. Tonight, let's write a love letter not with pen and paper, but with attention and intention. Close your eyes. Feel the rise and fall of your chest. Imagine your lungs expanding like soft wings, opening, receiving, releasing. Now, speak gently within your heart. Dear lungs, I know I've taken you for granted. I rarely pause to feel your strength or acknowledge your devotion. But tonight, I want to say thank you. Thank you for breathing through my panic, my anger, my exhaustion, and my joy. Thank you for continuing, even when I was breathless from pain. Thank you for anchoring me to this life, moment by moment. You are sacred. You are powerful. I cherish you. Let this message echo in every breath that follows. The emotional wisdom of the lungs. In many healing traditions, the lungs are believed to store grief. Think about it when you've cried deeply. What have you felt? That tightness in the chest, that ache in your breath, the trembling exhale of sadness. Your lungs are emotional holders. They expand to allow joy. They constrict to carry sorrow. They are the lungs of forgiveness, of freedom, of letting go. Every breath you take is a choice to release what no longer serves you and invite in fresh energy. You can use breath to forgive yourself, to calm anxiety, to remember that you are safe. So tonight, say softly, with this breath, I release the past. With this breath, I inhale peace. With this breath, I return to myself. Allow each inhale to be a gift. Allow each exhale to be a release. Allow yourself to be fully here. A bedtime breathing ritual for gratitude. Here is a simple nightly breathing practice to honor your lungs and reconnect with the gift of your breath. 1. Get comfortable. Lie down or sit with your spine straight. Let your hands rest gently over your ribcage or heart. 2. Breathe with awareness. Take 5 deep, slow breaths. Inhale through the nose for a count of 4, hold for 4, exhale through the mouth for 6. With each exhale, release tension. 3. Speak gratitude aloud or silently. After the 5th breath, begin this simple prayer of thanks. Thank you, lungs, for expanding with life. Thank you, breath, for grounding me in peace. I honor the life within me. 4. Visualize healing light. Imagine a soft golden light filling your lungs as you breathe in. See it wash away old grief, anxiety, or stagnation. With every breath, your lungs become lighter, stronger, freer. 5. Close with intention. Whisper before sleep. I am supported by the breath of life. I rest deeply in the rhythm of my lungs. All is well within me. Let these final words rock you into sleep, wrapped in the arms of your own breath. You are allowed to breathe freely. Somewhere along the way, many of us learned to hold our breath. We tensed up when scared. We tightened when uncertain. We braced ourselves before speaking. We gasped for approval. We silenced ourselves in discomfort. But your breath was never meant to be held hostage. It was meant to flow, to expand, to liberate. Tonight, you're not just breathing to survive. You're breathing to reclaim your freedom. I am allowed to take up space. I am allowed to exhale. I am allowed to rest in the rhythm of life. Let these truths sink in with each inhale. Let them liberate you with each exhale. Subliminal affirmations to inhale before sleep. Whisper these as you fall asleep, or play them softly in the background. My breath nourishes and sustains me. I am grateful for every breath I take. I release what no longer serves me with every exhale. Breathing is my birthright. I breathe with ease and joy. I rest peacefully in the rhythm of life. These affirmations become part of your subconscious. They begin to reprogram any residual tension or fear around your body. They welcome trust back into your breathing. They heal. So tonight, let your last act of the day be this. A full, loving breath. Not rushed. Not shallow. But deep and sacred. Feel it enter your lungs like a prayer. Let it hold you. Let it cleanse you. Let it remind you, you are alive, and that is enough. Breathe. Receive. Rest. Chapter 6, Your Heartbeat's Devotion, Loving the Organ That Loves You Back. Place your hand over your chest. Right now in this very moment your heart is beating. Silently. Steadily. Loyally. It began beating before you were born. It will continue until your final breath. From the very first thump in your mother's womb, your heart has pulsed with life, asking for nothing in return but the chance to keep going. It does not take breaks. It does not complain. Even in heartbreak, even in exhaustion, even in moments when you wished to give up, your heart whispered, "I'm still here." What a miracle! What a quiet, sacred devotion! Tonight, we turn our attention inward, not to the chaos of the day, but to the calm constancy of our own beating heart. We take a moment to honor it, to thank it, to listen to its rhythm like a sacred song. And in doing so, we begin to fall in love again, not with someone else, but with the part of ourselves that has always loved us back. The pulse of life within you. Your heart beats more than 100,000 times every single day. It pumps over 2,000 gallons of blood, delivering oxygen, nutrients, and vitality to every cell in your body. It adjusts its rhythm to your movement, your emotions, your rest, your fears, and your joys. It knows when you're excited. It knows when you're scared. It knows when you're grieving and when you're in love. No one teaches your heart to do this. It just knows. It is your built-in compass, your inner metronome, the spiritual drummer of your soul. And yet, how often do we pause to simply say, "Thank you, heart"? Tonight, that's exactly what we'll do. Your heart is more than an organ. In many ancient traditions, the heart is considered the seat of the soul. Not just a physical organ, but a center of wisdom, intuition, and emotional truth. When people say follow your heart, they aren't referring to logic, they're referring to the part of you that feels, that knows, that loves without condition. This is the place where your deepest truths reside. The place that breaks, but also heals. The place that remembers who you truly are. Your heart is more than muscle and tissue. It is spirit in motion. It is your inner sanctuary. So tonight, place your hand over your heart. Feel it beating beneath your palm. Whisper. You are more than an organ. You are my center. You are my strength. You are my forever companion. And mean it with every fiber of your being. Healing heartache with awareness. If you've ever experienced heartbreak through grief, disappointment, betrayal, or loss, you know how physical it can feel. The ache in your chest. The heaviness. The squeeze. That's not just metaphor, that's your heart feeling. It's proof that your heart is alive, sensitive, brave. And though it's been hurt, it continues to beat. To love. To hope. Tonight, if your heart carries unspoken pain, let this be the moment you offer it grace. Place both hands over your chest and say, "Dear heart, I know you've been through so much. I know you've carried sorrow in silence. I'm here now. I see you. I thank you. I love you." Let this acknowledgement be a balm. Let it soften the hardened spaces. Let it invite renewal. A gentle nightly ritual for heart appreciation. This ritual is a bedtime blessing for your heart, a sacred pause at the end of your day to nourish the part of you that never rests. 1. Place your hands over your heart. Lay down or sit quietly. Bring both hands to your chest, one over the other. Close your eyes and feel the warmth between your palms and your heart. Breathe in slowly. Breathe out gently. To sync with the beat. Take a few seconds to tune in. Can you feel the faint pulsing under your hand? Listen. Follow its rhythm. It is your body's love song to your soul. 3. Speak a loving affirmation. Whisper or think these words. Thank you, heart, for your tireless love. Thank you for being with me through every joy and every sorrow. I honor your strength and your softness. 4. Visualize warmth and healing. Imagine a soft golden light glowing in your heart. With each breath, this light expands, gently filling your chest with peace, healing, and calm. As the light grows, Let it melt away old tension, heartbreak, or emotional weight. Let it fill you with safety and serenity. 5. End with a gentle prayer. Say, "May my heart rest easy tonight. May it beat in harmony with life. May it know it is loved, and that all is well." Breathe deeply. Smile gently. Let your heart be heard. The rhythm of compassion. Your heart not only gives you life, it also gives you access to compassion. Every act of kindness you've ever given began in the heart. Every time you forgave someone, every time you offered comfort, every time you loved deeply, it was your heart leading. Tonight, turn that same compassion inward. Let your final act of the day be one of self-compassion. Not because you earned it, but because you deserve it by virtue of being human. I am allowed to rest. I am allowed to receive love. I am allowed to be at peace with my heart. Say these words. Let them echo in the chambers of your soul. Subliminal heart-opening affirmations. As you settle into sleep, let these affirmations play gently in your mind or on soft audio. My heart is a sanctuary of love and wisdom. I am grateful for the rhythm of my life. I forgive myself and release emotional tension. Each beat of my heart affirms that I am alive, worthy, and loved. I rest now in harmony with my body and soul. Let your heart feel seen. Let it soften. Let it rest. Tonight, your heart is not just beating, it is being honored. No longer ignored. No longer burdened with silence. But held with reverence. Listened to. Cherished. And in return, it will continue doing what it has always done: love you, unconditionally. Breathe deeply. Smile inwardly. Rest completely. Because your heart, your beautiful, faithful, powerful heart is home. Chapter 7, Stretching into Kindness, Gentle Movements for Nightly Compassion. You've made it to the end of another day. Your body, with its quiet endurance and unseen labors, has carried you through meetings, conversations, chores, thoughts, emotions, and moments both beautiful and difficult. It has held you upright, allowed you to express, to act, to be. Now, it asks for something simple: a little kindness before rest. And kindness doesn't need to be loud or grand. Sometimes, it's as quiet as a stretch. A slow reach of the arms. A gentle twist of the spine. A release of tension stored in the shoulders. A soft invitation to the hips and back to loosen the burdens of the day. This is not about exercise. It's about empathy, a physical love letter to the body that carried you. It's about moving in gratitude, not in obligation. It's about honoring the sacred space you inhabit, not to sculpt it, but to soothe it. Tonight, let your movements become medicine. The sacred power of gentle movement. We often associate movement with performance, steps, repetitions, intensity. But our bodies are not machines. They are miracles in motion, deserving of care, respect, and affection. Gentle stretching before bedtime is one of the most healing ways to reconnect with your body. It slows your thoughts. It eases muscular tension. It activates your parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest mode that prepares your entire being for sleep and repair. More than that, it teaches you to listen. To hear where your body is tight. To feel what needs attention. To soften the areas you've unconsciously hardened throughout the day. These small movements, done with presence, are powerful reminders that you are worthy of tenderness. Your body is not the enemy. If you've lived with discomfort in your body, pain, stiffness, injury, or even body image challenges, stretching can be a path toward reconciliation. A path back to harmony. This isn't about fixing yourself. This is about meeting your body where it is, and saying, "I'm here. I'm listening. I want to make peace." Stretching into kindness means approaching movement without expectation. There's no goal weight, No competition, no mirror needed. There's only you, your breath, and your body's wisdom. Each movement is a prayer. Each stretch is an embrace. Each release is a message that says, you are safe now. You can relax. A guided nightly stretch ritual for compassion. Here is a simple 10-minute body-loving stretch sequence to do before bed. Move slowly, and synchronize each motion with your breath. The intention is not depth, it is connection. 1 seated neck stretch. Sit cross-legged or in a chair. Gently drop your right ear toward your right shoulder. Hold for 10 to 15 seconds. Breathe deeply. Repeat on the left side. Affirmation. I release the weight I've carried on my shoulders today. 2 shoulder rolls. Roll both shoulders backward in a slow, circular motion 5 times. Then forward. Affirmation. I allow my burdens to roll away. 3 cat-cow pose, on all fours. Inhale, arch your back and lift your chest, cow. Exhale, round your spine and tuck your chin, cat. Repeat slowly 5 to 6 times. Affirmation. I flow with the rhythms of life. I honor my flexibility. 4 seated forward fold. Sit with legs extended. Gently fold forward, reaching toward your feet without forcing. Let your spine lengthen and your neck relax. Affirmation. I bow to my journey. I soften into peace. 5 supine twist, lying down. Lie on your back. Bring your knees to your chest, then drop them gently to the right. Look left. Hold for 20 seconds. Switch sides. Affirmation. I release resistance. I allow life to flow through me. 6 legs up the wall, optional. Lie down and place your legs up a wall, resting in an L shape. This calms the nervous system and reduces lower body fatigue. Affirmation. I welcome calm. I am supported. Stretching as an act of self-forgiveness. Sometimes, tightness in the body isn't just physical, it's emotional. We clench our jaws when we're unspoken. We tighten our shoulders when we carry worry. We stiffen our hips when we hold grief. We hunch our backs under the invisible weight of unkind thoughts. But every stretch is a signal that says, you no longer need to protect yourself from me. When you move with compassion, your body begins to trust you again. You create a new language, one of kindness instead of control, of gentleness instead of punishment. So tonight, forgive yourself through movement. Forgive your limitations. Forgive the inner voice that said you weren't enough. Forgive your body for being human. Breathe. Stretch. Release. Subliminal messages in movement. Let each stretch become an affirmation not only in words but in feeling. As you extend your arms. I reach for peace. I welcome healing. As you fold forward. I surrender what no longer serves me. As you open your chest. I trust life again. As you twist your spine. I embrace change with grace. As you lie still. I am whole, just as I am. This is your body listening. This is your soul responding. This is your reunion. Stretching into self-love. The truth is, we often show more physical kindness to others than to ourselves. We hug our loved ones. We hold a child's hand. We comfort a friend. But we forget that our own body deserves that same care. Stretching gently at night is one way to hug yourself from the inside out. To say, I am here for you. I appreciate you. Let's rest together. This is not self-indulgence. This is self-respect. And the more you practice it, the more your body responds with balance, trust, and grace. Final words before sleep. As you lie in bed after your stretches, take one last deep breath and place your hands over your heart or abdomen. Whisper these words. Thank you, body, for moving with me through this day. Thank you for your patience, your wisdom, your strength. I now give you full permission to rest, restore, and receive love. Feel your body sigh in relief. Feel the calmness wash over you. You have stretched not just your limbs, but your capacity to love yourself. And in this softness, you sleep. Not in tension, but in trust. Not in resistance, but in reconciliation. Chapter 8, The Healing Touch, Massaging Appreciation into Your Skin. There is a language more ancient than words. A communication older than speech. It is the language of touch, gentle, honest, and profoundly healing. Your skin is the largest organ of your body. It is your first line of defense, your most sensitive interface with the world, and the silent witness of every experience you've ever lived through. It carries your stories, your scars, your sunlit memories, and your healing journeys. And yet, so often, we forget to touch ourselves with intention, not in haste, not in grooming, not in correction, but in gratitude. Tonight, we return to this sacred art. Tonight, your hands will become healers. Not just to soothe tired muscles, but to send a deeper message to your body. You are loved. You are safe. You are worthy of this care. This is massage as medicine. Massage as forgiveness. Massage as remembrance of your worthiness. Why touch heals what words cannot. Science confirms what the soul has always known. Touch can calm the nervous system, lower cortisol, boost immunity, and even release oxytocin, the bonding hormone. It tells your body that it is not in danger, that it is cherished, that it belongs. And it doesn't have to come from someone else. Self-touch is just as powerful. In fact, when done with intention, massaging your own body before bed can improve circulation, ease insomnia, quiet racing thoughts, deepen emotional trust in yourself, restore the mind-body connection. It is a way to say, I see you, I appreciate you, and I want to take care of you. Your body listens to your touch. It responds not just to pressure, but to presence. Honoring the skin that holds you. Your skin has held everything. The embrace of your parents. The heat of summer sun. The goosebumps of fear, excitement, or awe. The scrapes, the healing, the softening with time. It has stretched with growth. It has cradled your emotions. It has changed with your seasons. You may have criticized it, the wrinkles, the texture, the marks. But your skin has never stopped being loyal. It is the gentle envelope of your soul. And tonight, as you lay in your quiet sanctuary, it is time to give back. A gentle nightly massage ritual for appreciation. This ritual doesn't require anything extravagant, just your hands, your awareness, and your heart. If you have a favorite oil or lotion, use it. If not, your touch alone is enough. 1. Create a soft space. Dim the lights. Light a candle if you wish. Let your environment reflect the intention, peace, care, love. 2. Choose a calming oil, optional. You may use coconut oil, almond oil, or lavender-infused body lotion. Warming the oil in your palms first can heighten the soothing sensation. 3. Begin with the hands. Rub your hands together, feeling the warmth. Start massaging your palms, then your fingers one by one. Gently press into the base of your thumb, a tension hotspot. Whisper. These hands have worked, held, and created. Thank you. 4. Move to the arms. Using both hands, stroke your opposite forearm upward in slow motions. Switch sides. Pay attention to how your skin feels. Sense the electricity of presence. Whisper. You carried my energy today. I honor your strength. 5. Massage the neck and shoulders. Using your fingertips, gently knead the base of your neck and shoulders. This area stores stress. Move slowly. Breathe deeply. Whisper. I release tension. I welcome softness. 6. Connect with the abdomen. Place your hand on your belly. Massage in slow, clockwise circles. This also aids digestion and soothes emotional tension. Whisper. Thank you for nourishing me, for holding my emotions. I forgive the judgments I placed on you. 7. Show gratitude to the legs and feet. Massage your thighs, calves, and end at your feet. Gently press into the soles, circles on the arches, soft pinches along the toes. Whisper. You supported me today. You moved me forward. I thank you. 8. Close by, placing your hands over your heart. Feel the beat of your life beneath your palms. Smile gently. Say aloud or within. My touch is my love. My care is my devotion. My body is my home. I sleep in safety and kindness. Rewriting the story of touch. Many of us grew up in environments where touch was associated with discomfort, guilt, or lack. Others have experienced trauma where touch became unsafe. But tonight, you reclaim it. Self-massage rewrites that story. It says, touch can be safe. It says, I am allowed to feel pleasure, peace, and softness. It says, I belong to myself fully and freely. Touch yourself not to improve your appearance, but to connect to your existence. Let every movement be filled with compassion. Let your body relearn what it feels like to be cherished. Subliminal affirmations for skin, touch, and healing. As you finish your massage and lie down to sleep, whisper or listen to these phrases. Let them absorb into your body and your subconscious. My skin is sacred. I treat it with love. I touch myself with kindness and honor. I am allowed to receive comfort from my own hands. Every inch of me is worthy of gentle care. Tonight, I rest in loving awareness. Say them slowly. Say them without rush. Say them until they become your truth. Let touch be your evening prayer. In the quiet of night, touch becomes prayer. A prayer of return. A prayer of remembrance. A prayer that says, I've done enough today. I've tried. I've endured. I've shown up. Now, I rest. Now, I receive. Now, I return to the kindness of my own body. There is no need for grand gestures. Just a palm. A presence. A patient willingness to say, I matter. Your skin hears this. Your body feels this. Your spirit receives this. And so, tonight, you sleep not as someone waiting to be cared for, but as someone who knows how to care. You become your own comforter. Your own sanctuary. Your own soft landing. Let your hands remind you. You are whole. You are sacred. You are home. Chapter 9. Food, Digestion, and Forgiveness, Thanking Your Gut. Your gut is more than just a part of your digestive system. It is your second brain, your emotional vault, your energy processor, and your most intuitive inner guide. It receives, breaks down, absorbs, transforms, and releases everything you consume, not just your meals, but your experiences, your emotions, your stress, your joy. Every bite you took today, every emotion you swallowed, every worry you held inside your gut received it all. And through it all, it worked silently, doing its job without fanfare, without judgment, and without rest. Tonight, let's turn inward. Let's place our attention where we often don't, on the belly, the gut, the core of us. Let us thank it, not just for digestion, but for endurance, resilience, and forgiveness. Because your gut has carried a heavier load than you realize physically and emotionally, and it deserves your deepest compassion. the forgotten laborer of your body. While the heart beats visibly in poetry and the lungs rise with rhythmic beauty, the gut works in mystery. It churns and processes while you sleep. It metabolizes the nutrients that power your thoughts, your steps, your healing. It houses more neurons than your spinal cord. It even produces over 90% of your serotonin, the feel-good hormone. And yet, how often have you spoken kindly to your belly? We criticize it when it bloats. We shame it when it softens. We speak of gut feelings but rarely stop to feel gratitude for the gut's work. Your belly isn't just about food. It's about feeling. It's about trust. It's about holding space for your whole life story. Releasing food guilt and digestive shame. So many of us carry guilt around food. We judge ourselves for what we ate or didn't eat. We replay meals in our minds with shame. We compare our appetites to others. We punish our stomachs for craving comfort or fullness. But your gut isn't a battlefield. It's a partner. It doesn't need punishment. It needs your forgiveness. Whether you overate, underate, ate emotionally, or rushed your meals, it doesn't matter. You're human. You were doing your best. And your gut? It still showed up for you. I forgive myself for the way I've judged my eating. I release the shame around food. I trust my body to tell me what it needs. Say these words. Let them echo through your digestive tract like a gentle balm. Let your gut relax under your kindness. Because stress is the heaviest meal your body tries to digest, and tonight, you choose peace instead. The gut-brain connection and emotional digestion. Did you know that your gut and your brain are in constant communication? The vagus nerve connects them like a hotline. When your mind feels anxious, your gut tightens. When you're overwhelmed, your digestion slows. When you feel peace, your stomach sighs in relief. This is emotional digestion. It's as real and important as physical digestion. You're not weak for feeling gut-wrenching emotions. You're wise. You're not broken if your stomach reacts to stress. You're intuitive. Your gut is not just processing what you ate, it's trying to process what you felt and didn't express. That's why soothing the gut is also about soothing the self. Tonight, bring your hands to your belly. Feel its rise and fall. Whisper. I hear you. I'm listening now. I'm sorry I've ignored your cries. I give you permission to let go. A gentle nightly ritual for gut gratitude. This 5 to 10 minute ritual can be done lying in bed or sitting quietly. It's designed to calm the digestive system, release emotional tension, and restore appreciation to your core. 1. Warm your hands and place them on your belly. Rub your hands together until they're warm. Place them on your abdomen, just below your rib cage. Breathe deeply, in and out, 3 times. 2. Gentle belly circles. Using your palms or fingertips, massage your belly in slow clockwise circles. This follows the natural path of digestion. Move with presence. Say softly, "Thank you for working so hard today. I release any discomfort or guilt. You are safe with me." 3. Tune into sensations. Notice any tension, bloating, or soreness. Send your breath there. Imagine a gentle white light dissolving tightness and bringing healing. Affirm. I soften into compassion. I allow my body to digest in peace. 4. Whisper words of nourishment. Speak these phrases aloud or silently. I nourish myself with love. I forgive myself for eating with emotion. I trust my gut to guide and protect me. 5. End with a gesture of trust. Place one hand over your heart and the other over your belly. Feel the connection. Say, "Mind and body, I unite you in peace. Thank you, gut, for holding me with strength. I rest now. I restore now. All is well. Let this final moment be your surrender into deep healing. Food as memory, emotion, and ritual. Food is not just fuel. It's memory. It's culture. It's love. Maybe you ate something today that reminded you of your childhood. Maybe you cooked a meal that reminded you of someone you've lost. Maybe you comforted yourself with food during a tough moment. That's okay. That's not weakness. That's being human. Food carries emotion. And your gut knows how to handle it, not perfectly, but faithfully. So, before sleep, forgive the emotional eating. Bless the meal that held your pain. And promise yourself this. Tomorrow, I'll eat with presence. Tonight, I'll sleep with gratitude. Subliminal affirmations for digestive and emotional peace. Play these in your mind as you fall asleep, or whisper them slowly in the dark. I trust my gut's wisdom. I release food guilt. I choose nourishment. My belly is soft, safe, and strong. I digest life with ease. I am gentle with myself, body, mind, and spirit. Let them become a lullaby. Let them send signals of safety to your core. Returning home to your core. Your gut is your center, not just anatomically, but energetically. It is where you sense, where you process, where you begin again. Let your belly be a place of softness, not shame. Let digestion become a symbol of trust that what you take in, you will handle, and what no longer serves you, you will let go. Tonight, there is nothing to fight. There is only to thank, to breathe, to bless. Your gut is not broken. It is brilliant. It is brave. And it is yours. Wrap your arms gently around your midsection if you'd like. Hold yourself. Whisper, thank you. I love you. I trust you. And rest. Chapter 10, Loving Yourself Whole, a closing ritual for total reconciliation. You have arrived. Not at a finish line, but at a new beginning. A place where your body is no longer an object of criticism or silence, but a companion, a sacred ally you are learning to love, to cherish, and to trust once again. This chapter isn't just the end of a nightly practice, it's the beginning of your return to wholeness. Because reconciliation is not about perfection. It's about peace. And peace doesn't come all at once, it arrives breath by breath, night by night, in the small moments you choose to say, I accept myself. I honor my body. I forgive what has been. I love who I am becoming. Tonight, we bring all the parts together. Every cell. Every emotion. Every heartbeat. We weave them into a tapestry of truth that you are whole, and you always were. What wholeness really means. Wholeness doesn't mean your body is without pain, or that your mind never wavers. It doesn't mean you never struggle or that you've finally fixed yourself. Wholeness means you embrace all parts of yourself, the strong and the soft, the healed and the healing, the visible and the hidden. You don't exile your imperfections. You bring them home with grace. To be whole is to feel safe in your skin. To be whole is to stop abandoning yourself in moments of discomfort. To be whole is to remember, I am enough, exactly as I am right now. That truth? It lives in your bones. It pulses in your veins. It whispers in your soul. Tonight, you listen. Loving the forgotten parts. Maybe there are parts of your body you've ignored because of shame, trauma, or simply disconnect. The stretch marks. The surgical scars. The areas where pain lingers or sensation is dull. Maybe there are memories stored in your tissues that you haven't dared to revisit. But love doesn't pick and choose. It doesn't only touch what's pleasing. Love includes it all. So tonight, speak to those forgotten parts. Not with fear, but with affection. You've been with me this whole time. I'm sorry I neglected you. I'm here now. I love you. You are welcome in my wholeness. Run your hands gently over your body. Notice where the tension lies. Don't try to force it away. Just meet it. Just say, "You're safe now." That's how healing begins. The power of ritual completion. In this journey, you've stretched in kindness. You've massaged appreciation into your skin. You've honored your breath, your heartbeat, your feet, your gut, your muscles. You've whispered words of love into places once ruled by silence. Now, we seal it with a closing ritual, a nightly act of integration. Not to fix anything, but to bless everything. This isn't just about your body. It's about your relationship with your body. Tonight, you move from resistance to reverence. The nightly ritual of wholeness. This 5-10-minute ritual brings everything you've practiced into one sacred pause before rest. It is your nightly gift, a circle of closure, a promise of peace. One, find stillness. Lie down or sit comfortably. Let the lights be low. Let the world grow quiet. Let your thoughts soften. 2, hand over heart and belly. Place one hand over your heart, the other over your belly. Feel the rise and fall. Feel the rhythm. Feel the presence. Say aloud or silently, "Thank you for carrying me. Thank you for forgiving me. I return to love now." 3, full body blessing. In your mind, move from head to toe, gently offering thanks to each part. Thank you, mind, for your thoughts. Thank you, eyes, for your perspective. Thank you, shoulders, for your strength. Thank you, lungs, for your breath. Thank you, belly, for your intuition. Thank you, legs, for your movement. Thank you, feet, for your steps. Let your awareness linger wherever it's needed most. Send extra love there. You are building a new legacy, one of daily affection. 4, whole self-affirmation. Speak these words as a final bedtime prayer. I am not broken. I am beautifully whole. Every part of me belongs. I am worthy of rest, peace, and love. I sleep in harmony with my body and spirit. Let this be the lullaby your inner child never received. Let it be your new truth. From self-critique to self-compassion. The world may not always be kind. But within you, a sanctuary now exists where you are always met with kindness. When the voice of self-critique rises again, as it inevitably will, you now have another voice to meet it. A voice that says, "Even now, I deserve love. Even now, I will not abandon myself. Even now, I am still whole." That's the voice of compassion. That's the voice of your healed self. It is always within reach, especially when practiced nightly. Your body as a sacred home. Your body is not a project. Your body is not a punishment. Your body is not an afterthought. Your body is a home, and you are learning how to live in it with reverence. Each ritual you've embraced has been a way of dusting off old judgments and redecorating the interior of your self-image. And now your inner world glows with warmth, care, softness. Let that glow carry you into sleep. Subliminal affirmations for wholeness and peace. Let these affirmations drift through your subconscious as you fall asleep. Play them quietly, whisper them softly, or simply feel their truth. I am whole, body, mind, and soul. I release shame and welcome peace. My body is my ally and my home. I am healing. I am worthy. I am love. I sleep wrapped in the arms of compassion. These aren't just words. They are seeds. And every night you repeat them, you water the garden of your inner life. As you close your eyes tonight, you don't need to do more. You don't need to be more. You are enough. You are whole. You are divine. Let the day melt away. Let your breath slow. Let your body sink into the support beneath you, the mattress, the earth, the love you've begun to offer yourself. And as you drift into sleep, know this. You have made peace. You have returned to yourself. You have come home. Rest now, beloved. Tomorrow, you rise renewed. But tonight, you are whole. And all is well. Biggest takeaway and self-transformation guide. Living whole, loving deeply, and rising daily with divine intention. The core message: you are already whole. The greatest transformation this book offers is not a new way to look at your body, but a new way to see yourself as whole, sacred, and divinely made. Every stretch, every breath, every whispered word of appreciation to your body was more than physical. It was a soul-level remembrance. I do not exist to be judged. I exist to live, to love, to contribute fully and freely. The nightly rituals in this book are not about vanity or healing superficial insecurities. They are about coming home. About learning to sit in your own skin without shame, to rest without guilt, and to walk each day with presence, clarity, and kindness. How to leverage this ebook for self-enhancement. To move from inspiration to transformation, the following practices will anchor the benefits of this ritual into your daily life. 1. Rewire with repetition. Every time you perform these nightly rituals, you're not just relaxing, you're rewiring your nervous system. You are teaching your body it is safe to rest. You are telling your subconscious that love lives here now. Do this nightly for 30 days. Set a quiet bedtime window, even just 10 minutes, to reconnect with your body. Stretch. Breathe. Speak appreciation. Repeat affirmations. Let consistency become your transformation. 2. Journal your inner dialogue. Keep a small notebook titled "My Body, My Blessing." After each night's ritual, write 2 to 3 lines. What did I feel today in my body? What did my body teach me tonight? What do I need to say sorry or thank you for? This reflection will awaken deep emotional awareness and bring your body-soul conversation into the light. 3. Turn appreciation into daily action. Gratitude isn't just a feeling, it's a behavior. Let your morning and daytime actions reflect the love you offer yourself at night. Eat to nourish, not punish. Move to celebrate, not to compensate. Rest without needing to earn it. You'll begin to live from a place of gentle purpose, not harsh productivity. How to re-engineer yourself with focus and purpose. The true power of this book is in its ability to redirect your energy away from inner conflict, and toward clarity of purpose. When you're no longer fighting your own body, you free up mental, emotional, and spiritual bandwidth to focus on why you are alive. 1. Shift from self-judgment to self-activation. You were not born to spend your life fixing what others told you was wrong with you. You were born to give, to create, to serve from a place of alignment and authenticity. Let your renewed relationship with your body serve as a launchpad for these questions. What truly matters to me in this life? Who am I when I stop doubting myself? How can I serve others through my healed presence? 2. Focus on your soul's mission. Your body is the vehicle of your mission, not the obstacle. When you treat it with reverence, your actions align more easily with your soul's work. Ask each morning, how can I use my energy today to bless the world? Let your compassion, health, and presence become the tools through which you fulfill your life's calling, not for applause, but for legacy. 3. Transform regret into fuel. If you've spent years in self-criticism or hiding, let this be the moment you release regret. Those years were not wasted. They shaped the depth of your empathy, your patience, your truth. From this moment on, regret becomes wisdom. Delay becomes alignment. Silence becomes intention. Fear becomes reverence for life. Becoming a living blessing. When you love your body, you stop waiting for permission to show up fully. You begin walking with a quiet confidence. You speak more gently to others because your inner voice is now softer. You move with more presence because you are not rushing through shame. You rest without guilt because your worth no longer depends on performance. Your very being becomes a blessing to the world. You stop hiding. You stop shrinking. You stop deriding your own existence. You begin to realize, God created me for a reason, and I intend to fulfill it joyfully, kindly, and fully alive. If you remember nothing else, remember this. Your body is not in your way, it is on your side. You were never broken, only waiting to be reintroduced to your wholeness. Your softness is not a weakness, it is a source of strength. You are not behind, you are on time for your soul's divine unfolding. A final blessing. Tonight, I rest in truth. I am whole, I am here, and I matter. I bless my body for carrying my soul. I bless my life for giving me purpose. And I walk forward in peace, with God's blessing, fully alive. Let your life be a reflection of this peace. All is well. You are loved. You are blessed. Reaching RTSG with AI assistance via WhatsApp QR code. Recommended Reinventing Ourselves YouTube video QR code.